Oh my god, guys, what is poppin'? Alright, that was the worst intro I've ever done. Okay. Welcome back to another video, homies. It's Mason, and yesterday I went to a Red Sox game, and it was the worst experience I've ever had. But, let me talk. So, I'm not saying the Red Sox is a bad team. It doesn't have anything to do with baseball. I only got to stay there for a quarter of the time because I got a headache. But this video isn't about that. This part is dedicated to the train I took to get there. The train was the best. It took 15 minutes and it was worth my time. But let me get into the detail. My older brother, I'm not gonna say his name, he has this trolley card, or train, whatever. He has this card, and we scan it. It's very cool. So we scan it, and it grants us access to riding that train. So we got to ride the train. Took 15 minutes around, and it was amazing. It was actually a good 15 minutes of my time. It was great, but then when I got into the Red Sox game, about 15 minutes later, I get a headache. But my older brother also bought me a nice thing of cotton candy and drinks. My younger brother, he is obsessed with hot dogs, but I don't like hot dogs personally. I like burgers or chicken. So we did that and it was great. But then I started having a headache when we got to the stadium 15 minutes later. We didn't make it there for the anthem, sadly, but we got there in time for the game, and there were people swearing. They were dropping the flippin' F-bombs and talking dog water about stuff. I don't know. I wasn't listening. All I heard were the swears. Bleep. But it was a decent experience other than the fact that I got a headache. So my dad told me to sleep on his arm. Not really arm, but his shoulder. So I did, but I couldn't because we were sitting next to a flippin' speaker that played super loud and unnecessary music, might I add. It was the worst, but I think that's probably what set my headache off. I don't know. So I tried understanding what happened in the game because I used to play baseball. So my older brother, he taught me the score, how they do the score, because in my baseball we got the score at the end of the game, but in the Red Sox they have this board and it has the balls, the outs, and strikes, and the points. So before they got a ball, they got a win. I mean sorry, they got a point. There we go. They got a point, and then I tried to go to sleep on my dad's shoulder, but I don't think that really helped me. So we went back and we got back onto the train, which was very nice. There are bottles on our way to the train because it takes a good 5 minutes to get there from the Red Sox game and back. So there were bottles of flippin' alcohol, and I'm like, what the heck? That's just stupid. And it's all over the place, and I'm like, what are these empty glass flippin' bottles empty of? It's empty, and it was supposed to have alcohol in it, and I'm like, why are they all over the streets of Boston? Oh my gosh. So and then when I sat down on the train, there was one in the corner of where I was sitting, and I tried not to notice it, and I got to eat gummies on the way home, on the train. So I got to eat those gummies. They're tasty. And when we got home, when we got off of the train, well, we had to wait for the train, and that was annoying because my head was pounding, and I was next to a fan that was hopefully gonna help me, but I don't think that really helped me. So, like, in the middle of the game, my dad tried to fan me with the baseball hat. We have like these other Boston Red Sox hats. Those things are cool. So we don't know if it, like, I don't know how I caused my headache, yada yada yada. Whatever. The train ride was okay, but like when we were walking home to my older brother's apartment, I started feeling like I was gonna throw up. Oh boy. So, like, I started spitting on the sidewalk, and I'm like, oh shoot, oh no, please. So I was like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up, and then when we made it to the apartment, I told my dad, I gotta throw up, and he told me to go to the trash can, but I couldn't do it. So I just sat down in the car, and then I fell asleep. And then I fell asleep the entire way home, which was the best feeling ever. It felt so good to sleep after taking 2 pills of the medicine in the stadium. I had to take 2 pills of a medicine in the stadium, and I didn't feel okay. So when I took a nap in the car, I felt really good when I woke up. So I napped the whole way, like an hour home from Boston to where I live. Like, oh my gosh, it's insane. So then when I got home, it was like 10 o'clock at night. Oh my god. So I'm like, okay, like, I stayed up this long. That's nothing much. And then I stayed up until 12. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was just playing Fortnite or Minecraft. Yeah, I'm into Fortnite. I've been into Fortnite for a while. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So I got home and I took a shower because I was all dirty at the stadium. And that's that. That was my trip to Boston. It was great, honestly. It was okay, but next time I go to the Red Sox game, hopefully I don't get sick, so that way I can actually enjoy. But also, I don't want to be next to a flipping speaker that are gonna burn my ears out, because that's just not what I want here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like this time how I'm commentating and not live talking, I guess. If you want more videos like this, just make sure to comment, and let's pretend I didn't say that. Bye bye.